Recently, nursing mothers are now advised to use spoons and cups in feeding their babies instead of bottle feeding them. It's not as if, it's not because bottles are not good to feed your babies with, but it's because of manhandling. They are not, they don't know how, most women, not everybody, truly do not know how to handle these bottles. At times I see a baby's bottle just kept without covering the teeth. They just keep it. Of course, what they call the teeth is that side that you put in your baby's mouth to let them suck from. Yeah, that is the teeth, not not spelled as the human teeth. Though human teeth is spelled as Teeeth, while the bottle teeth is spelled as Teats, or Teat rather. So instead of covering the bottle, they just leave it, and you see these flies all over the place perching on the baby's bottle, even dust all over the place. And then the next thing, you just pick it up and put it straight into the baby's mouth again. Before you know it, baby is down with gastroenteritis. Gastroenteritis is just basically stooling and vomiting. And that is why they are preaching that you use spoon and cup, because of course when you finish, you will be forced now. Even if you keep it anyhow, before you feed again, you'll be forced to wash it. And then you see it's open. There's no room for any microorganism to grow, or any milk or baby formula or artificial feed to get stuck, because you see those baby teeth, they have some perforations on them. Presently, every age of your baby, at like from 1 month till they are 12 months or even 24 months, the perforation on the bottom teeth happen to be different. For the first few months, it's just one perforation that you have. As they graduate, you get either 2, 3, or 4 perforations, because of course as the baby is sucking, they take more pressure. So you don't have to make the baby take so much pressure at a tender age. So before you buy a bottle teeth, you must be sure of your baby's age, and then look out for the teeth that is meant for your baby's age before you buy. So you see those perforations there. Milk or formulas or whatever can get stuck there, can stick there. And of course, milk promotes the growth of microorganisms when they are fermented. Yes, so if you don't wash properly, there's every tendency that in your baby's next feed, you might just feed the baby with those loads and loads of microorganisms, and they fall sick with gastroenteritis, stooling and vomiting. That may put their lives at risk. There are lots of ways to handle this, your baby's bottles, that you can even use, because it's also more convenient. You see, there are lots of ways to handle them. Lots of ways. Before you feed you make your baby's meal, ensure you wash your hands first. That is the first thing to do. Always wash your hands. And recently, there's also what they now have sterilizers for baby bottles, but it's expensive though. But if you cannot afford that, there are a lot of sterilizing liquids that you can use. Lots of just get a bottle, and before you start bottle feeding, be sure that you can afford at least 2 baby bottles. You can afford at least 2, so that when you use one, you wash, sterilize, and you have one to use for later when the baby is hungry. Of course, it needs time to sterilize, but with those sterilizing liquids, at the most 30 minutes, everything is ready. And then if you put them in a bottle like that, after proper washing, of course they have brush for bottle washing. Yeah, you get those brushed nicely, wash properly, and make sure you only wash also with liquid soap, not with detergents that can leave particles. It has to be liquid soap. And then when you are done washing, clean properly, put the bottles in a bowl or a bucket with a lid. Use not in a place, something that will be exposed. Put in something that has a lid, put in your hot water and a few drops of this sterilizing liquid. Even if you cannot also afford the sterilizing liquids, because they're also expensive, once in a while when it's finished you have to buy again. If you cannot afford them, you can even use salt. Salt can do that magic for you. And then when you are done, please please. If you don't have a bottle picker, they also have bottle picker that looks something like a chisel forceps, like a forceps or scissors that you can dip in and pick the bottles out. If you also don't have, please kindly also wash your hands properly before you pick your bottles out from that bucket. And when you do that also, it is fine. This thing is clean already. You don't have to clean again with any form of towel or anything, because the whatever you are cleaning with is also not guaranteed that it is sterile. So it's just better to just go straight ahead, prepare your baby's meal and feed them. And as much as possible, when you are outside, don't expose the bottled seeds, don't expose it. When babies don't fit, close it properly. And after every meal, please kindly discard. Okay, when you do it this way, then you can gladly use baby bottle without any problem at all, without any problem. Because of course, I know it is even very much convenient, especially for when you are going out and all that, especially for those liquid milk, for breast milk and all that. It will not spill. You are sure that it is there. And also, if you must bottle feed and you do not have flask and all that, ensure you get a warmer. Your baby's milk or food should always be warm. Always be warm. Don't feed your baby with cold food, please, guys. Don't feed them with cold food. It must always be warm for them to eat and enjoy, and to also prevent those cramps and all that they may get from eating cold food. They are humans. They are just like we adults. As just as you cannot eat cold food, same way they don't also enjoy eating cold food. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Bye.